Hey everybody, Johnny Lazer here again, and today what we're going to do is we're going to do some painted tile. I've done a few already. Some came out great, some not so great. And I'll show you a version of both. This one, I forgot to clear coat it and it chipped along the edge. But it didn't come out bad. The flash, a little too red, not enough white, could have gone probably a little more power, but didn't go out too bad. And then of course I've got this one came out very nice, the Starship Enterprise. We got to boldly go where no one has gone before, and it came out very good. All right, so what we're doing is I am taking, my buddy was doing some tiling and he gave me a whole box of tiles left over. I said, I'll take them. And what we got is white ceramic tile. This is the shiny one. And what we're going to do is we're going to, first, very important, we're going to clean it thoroughly. If you look under the light, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but in some spots you can see little marks. And what a lot of tile companies do is they'll drip a little bit of wax on there so that when the two tiles sit on top of each other, they don't break each other, scratch each other. But this has to be totally cleaned off perfect. So let's go do that now. We're gonna wash it off very carefully, very thoroughly wash it off. I always recommend Dawn dish soap. That stuff is phenomenal for cleaning, and it's organic too, so it's good for the environment. All right, so we're gonna go clean it with Dawn dish soap, dry it all off. We're gonna use alcohol with a microfiber cloth to clean it all up and get it prepped for painting. All right, come join me. We're gonna go over here to my messy sink, which is, you know, when you're a single guy. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here we are with the tile. I know you can't see my face, but that's okay. It won't scare anybody. We have to clean it very well and very thoroughly. So I like to use a little bit of warm water because a lot of times, like I said, they use wax on here, so it helps get rid of the wax. And I'll just take it with the sponge and clean it off really good once. And what I like to do is I can hold it against the light and I can see spots where there's still a little bit of residue. Alright, now we want to get everything off. Everything has to be off so that the paint sticks very well. Alright, we're going to add a little Dawn dish soap on top. Just a drop. That's all, nothing much. You can use these green pads with the scouring on it. Toothbrush works well, but it's going to clean her up really good. If you hear that noise, I'm making coffee because I love my coffee. Johnny Lazer likes his coffee. There, I can see in the light. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we're going to dry it up real nice and use alcohol as well. Alright, let's dry this off. Alright. Now, you don't want to touch it with your fingers. You don't want to get the oily stuff off your skin onto the fingers. We're going to use our alcohol, just a dab of alcohol to clean her up. This will also help mix with the water, help the water to dry. Use our microfiber cloth. That looks really good. We'll give it about 10 minutes or so to dry and meet you in my laundry room, and we're going to do some painting. Okay? Okay. Before we begin painting our tile, we have to choose a photograph first. And I found one. It's kind of cute. I'm going to make it for my nephew because his little boy is super strong. And where is it here? Tiles. Whoopa. Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oop, there we go. For his little boy, we're going to do Baby Hulk. I thought it was cute. I think he'd like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Image R, and we're going to adjust the photograph. Now the tiles I'm using are 6 by 6. So I'm going to keep it in colored. Alright, tiles. There we go. Alright, let's crop it up a bit. Doesn't need to be that green. Well, looks kind of cool in green. Oh, you know what? Ooh, let's keep square crop on because the tile is square. And that looks pretty good. Okay, so now first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little gamma on it. One more. There we go. Automatic sharpen. Not bad. And because we're doing the tile, we're going to end up painting it. It's going to be white tile. We're going to use green paint and black paint. So since it's going to be the black surface, we have to invert. So we're going to invert this. There we go. And oh, wait a minute. What did I forget? I forgot the resize. Let's hit resize. See? Us old guys, hey, we start to forget things. You know what? Let's make it 5.750. That way we have an 1/8 of an inch border around the whole thing. And up the DPI, 318. Save that. Now we can save the whole thing. And to, where's my tiles? Tiles, download. Here we go. And the image is saved. Alright, let us take our painted tile and, well, actually now we're going to go paint the tile. It's a white tile, so we're going to paint it green. 2 coats of green, let it dry, and then 2 coats of black. Alright, join me. Alright. Now, I noticed there's a little bit of gray, so what we're going to do is we're going to use gray around the outside just a bit, green, and black. So, let us shake up the can really good. And with the gray, it's just going to be 1 coat. And I know it's across the middle because of his pants. And that's good enough. That should do it. See, I want a little bit of running here. Little bit of running here. Okay, let me just. All right. So we'll let that dry, and we'll come back and do the green. All right. So the gray. We've got the gray on here. And we got to remember this is the top. We got to mark it somehow. So. You know what? Give me a second. come back with our Sharpie and we'll put a little T up here. Top. Okay, now let's get a coat of green paint on there. Light coat of green. Alright, the green went on nice. Now, I'm going to put a second coat, but I won't film that, okay? And then I'll come back with the black paint. Alright, we'll see in about 2 hours. Now the green dried pretty good. It looks not bad. So we'll put a coat of black on, let that dry, and then tomorrow night we'll be engraving. Alright, okay. Again, nice even coat. I always do the sides first. And along the top and back and forth. There we go. And then tomorrow night, we'll let it dry for 24 hours, and tomorrow night, we'll see if we can get little Hulk to come out and play. Until then, we'll see you then. Well, it's the next day. The tile's all painted up. It's all nice blacked out here. Ready to go. So, we got the top marked, so I know because I did the gray leaving the top here. Let us get it into the machine. Let's start lasering. Well, pick it up and then we'll start the programming. Then we'll do the lasering. Okay. I always use my chopsticks. We'll put our tile in the machine. Got the top here. Now, when I'm doing work, I always try to place my project into the middle. A little bit to the front. See, this way you don't want to place your project all the way to the edges. Otherwise, the machine cannot pick up its speed because it has to speed up and then stop, slow down, turn around, go the other way. If you're over at the end, there's a limit switch over here. You don't want to hit that. So it actually goes faster if you put it in the middle. Let us align it. Wow, not bad. See, 40 years of practice, I can align something. All right, we're going to pick up the top. We're going to mark out our area. I'm going to use rectangle. All right, let's get into the programming. We're going to mark out our area. We're going to use rectangle. All right, let's get into the programming. Okay, we've got our area picked up, and let us bring in our picture. There's baby Hulk right here. Okay, looks pretty good. Right to the edges. Now, I've saved some here. We are going to go 40 power, 220 speed, grayscale, and we're going to go 140 lines per centimeter. Hey, hold on, it should be 160. I like 160 for some reason. Alrighty, that looks good. Okay, we're all set to engrave. Let's frame it in. All set, all good. Let's turn on our auto fan. Our inline fan, I should say. We'll close this up. Do the post-processing. Like I said, the more detail in the picture, the longer it takes to send it to the machine. Estimated time, 34 minutes. There we go. Send it over. It's a big program. And there we go. Let us hit start and off we go. Let's frame it in. All set, all good. Let's turn on our auto fan. Our inline fan, I should say. We'll close this up. Do the post-processing. And off we go. Alright, let's see what we got. She came out really nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Little 3D effect. We'll clean her up and take some pictures. I'll take some pictures of all the other tiles I've done as well, just to have a little menagerie. Okay, so now I'm going to clean the tile. I'm going to start off by just brushing it lightly with my microfiber cloth, just to get all the residue off. Yeah, see, look at how dirty that is. And there we have little baby Hulk. Alright, it came out pretty good. Here, I'll take some pictures of my other tiles with this one and let you check it out. Alright? Alright, well there you have it. Colored tiles, basically the same as canvas, colored canvas. It's a lot of fun, a lot of prep work, but the results can be amazing. Now, you will get failures. I know I have. It's all test, test, test. That's what I always say. Test and have fun. But it's amazing what this machine can do. I hope this helps people. I'm getting a lot of great feedback on my videos. God bless you all. And until next time, Johnny Lazer. Happy lasering.